So here's a little quick tip. If you're a newer agent or just starting out in the real estate business in 2022, and the market's still at a little stalemate right now, I know it's tough, but hang in there. When you put in the effort to market, just think about in a year how much further ahead you'll be than other realtors who are stopping right now. But another thing you want to keep in mind with all of this commotion going on in the real estate industry, you want to be the realtor who is extremely positive with your clients right now, especially in a market that is kind of going south. But if you do have clients looking to purchase, you want to make sure that you are the positive person and make sure they see the bigger picture and not just right now. You want to make sure you're talking about in 10 years and 5 years and making sure that they are seeing the positive and being reassured that they are making the right decision, or if they are selling, that they are making the right decision. But with that being said, you want to make sure that you know their specific needs. You're not persuading them to buy or sell. You are being there, listening and making sure you are fulfilling their needs and doing your job. But you want to be extremely positive because it is a crazy situation. You're dealing with a lot of money, and a lot of the times it's people's nest egg. So that's just a little quick tip I have for you, and on with the video. So by now, I'm sure you've seen a ton of videos on YouTube saying how the real estate market's gonna crash. Well, it might. At the end of this year, we might see a pullback, but today I wanted to go over something people aren't talking about. My job is to look at the data and see what is going on in the real estate market with new construction, interest rates, days on market, etc. There's a lot of information we can take into account when we try to see into the future. Of course, no one has a crystal ball and no one knows what the real estate market's going to do and or what the Fed's going to do, because the Fed has been out of control. But my name's Kyle Olson. I'm a real estate agent here in Orange County. Been doing it for the past 5 years, have some investment properties, and I am on this little YouTube journey. So if you could please subscribe and like, I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any data or opinions, leave them in the comments. I take a look at those, and obviously always learning and taking everything into account. But one thing people aren't talking about is in 2006 through 2009, we saw a decrease in the number of real estate agents year over year, right before 08-09, when home prices continued to plummet. And right now, at least in California, year over year, we're seeing realtors drop like flies. And why is that? It's because the real estate market is at a stalemate right now. It's at an inflection point and it's about to go down. We have high interest rates and high prices, as you know, and real estate agents are struggling to find any inventory, and they are getting outbid with other buyers, and or their buyers have gone silent on them due to the affordability factor. So right now, a lot of real estate agents are finding second jobs, or they are completely getting out of this career as a real estate agent. Now, if you're watching this and you've always thought about becoming a real estate agent, even though the market seems doom and gloom right now, it could be a perfect time for you to actually get into the market, because there's going to be less competition. If you have that money or money saved up to actually market a neighborhood that you want to be in, or your town, it could be an opportunity for you to finally break into the real estate market as more and more realtors drop like flies. But let's look at this real quick. So real quick, I'll go over a couple states. One of them might be where you live. If not, leave a comment below and I'll let you know what's going on in your state in regards to how many realtors are dropping off. But right here, Florida, we don't have a big difference from 2021. We have 213,000 realtors down to a couple hundred less. They're still at 213,000. Texas, 146,000 realtors to 144,000 active realtors. New York, 63,000 realtors to 62,000 realtors. New Jersey, 61,000 to 60,000 realtors. Arizona, 54,000 to 53,000 active realtors. Georgia, 47,000. They went to 46,000. Pennsylvania, 38,000 realtors to 37,000 realtors. So these are realtors keeping their memberships alive on the National Association of Realtors. So it doesn't mean they can't get back into the game, but I think this is an indicator. If we go back in history and look at what was going on through 2006 to 2009, we saw an immense amount of realtors starting to drop off when the real estate market got a little uneasy and started to change. So in my opinion, right now we're at that inflection point. We're right here at the top, and as always, real estate takes a few months, the data, to catch up, because we look in the past, the previous month of home sales, days on market, all that good stuff. But this was interesting to me, and I think it could be a little indicator in the direction of the real estate market actually taking a turn south. But what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to keep going with this real estate market, or are we in the midst of a correction? Also, I'm sure your realtors continuing to tell you to buy if you're a buyer out there. I personally think you should put it on hold and see what happens. Obviously, everyone's circumstances are different, and you're probably not used to hearing a realtor telling you to wait to buy. But right now might not be the best time to buy, especially when we see such crazy prices and interest rates shooting up. So thank you so much again for watching, and please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.